Hello everybody, Todd here, all things archery and shooting, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another bow review for Bear Archery. This one is going to be on a model year 2022 59 Kodiak. Now I've already done a review on another Kodiak, which was my 2021 model that I absolutely love that bow. And remember, you can find that on my channel here, but that's this bow here, okay? I've done a full review on this bow. It's a great bow, it shoots amazing, it's super fast, it's a really, really nice bow. But I was in the shop today, the Bear Pro Shop, and Jared was in there and he said, hey, we've got this 2022 model, something we're doing different. It's going to be, and I said, okay, what do you got? He said, well, it's a 59 Kodiak. I said, yeah, I've already done a 59 Kodiak. He said, yeah, but this one's a little bit different. He said, this one has the Shadoa wood in it. It has purple heart throughout, which is really pretty, and it's got the green glass on it. So this is probably the prettiest 59 Kodiak I've come across and I've seen. I mean, it's a really gorgeous bow. The bow specs on this bow is it's a 40-pound bow at 28 inches, and it comes in a 60-inch AMO. Now my other bow, which is this one here is a 50-pound bow. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this out to the range and put it through its paces, okay? But the bow is absolutely gorgeous. It still comes with the Bear feather rest on it. It's got the wide leather plate on it. Beautiful purple heart wood in it. Green grass throughout. Those distinctive recurved tips on them. And a fast light string, of course, comes standard on this bow. All right. Also, I'm going to give you. We're going to head out to the range and put this bow through its paces. Before we do that, I want to go get you a close up how pretty this bow is. Then we'll head out to the range. Okay. I've already set this bow. I got a knock on it. I got it centered. I got the right brace height. Okay. This bow also. I tested this bow on my bow scale in the back, on my digital bow scale, and I pulled it at 28 inches to see how close to 40 pounds it was. And this thing is coming right on the money at 40 pounds. I also tested it at my draw length with my handheld bow gauge, and it's coming in just under 43 pounds, okay? So the bow is right on the money when it comes to draw weight, all right? So we're also going to be testing this bow today on the range with two different arrows. We're going to be using a 10 grain per pound of draw weight, so my draw length, a 430 grain arrow, okay? And then we're going to be using a 12 grains per pound of draw weight, which is a 520 grain arrow, okay? So we're going to be testing both of those on the range today and see how this bow performs. All right, so let's get you a close-up how beautiful this bow is and the look of this bow, and then we'll head out to the range. Okay, as you can see, there's your purple heart right there in the bow. That's your leather. It's got your feather rest on it. Look at that large sight window too. It's got thin limbs on it that come to a point. As you can see, they come to a point. Beautiful tips on them. All right. Here's the back side of the bow, Bear Kodiak. Right, it does have a leather grip on it. You can see that purple heart coming right through the bow here. See that purple right through the bow there? And also along the black edge of the bow too as well. All right, it's got green glass on it. All right, it's got two layers of maple in the core. All right, it's got a great grip on it. It's also been capped with a white cap on, a white decorative cap. All right, bows. It's just a beautiful, all the way gorgeous bow. There's your specs on the bow, by the way. You want to look at them? Okay. Just take a look coming down the bow to the back side of it. A really beautiful bow. Look how clean and pretty that bow is. And that green glass is really nice. Look at the green glass with the white tips on it. It's really a pretty bow. Okay. Back over, there's your feather rest, which is kind of unique. Okay. Coming back down. All right. Here's the back side. Okay. All right, let's head out to the range and put those pace tests to perform. Here we go. Okay, first is going to be this 430 grain shaft, 10 grains per pound of draw weight. Here we go. $191. Second arrow. $182. Third arrow, $192. Fourth arrow, $192. Fifth arrow, 188. Sixth and final arrow. 182. Okay, next is going to be these 12 grains per pound of draw weight arrows. These are 520 grains. Here we go. First arrow. $167. Second arrow. $162. Third arrow. $162. Fourth arrow. No reed. Fourth arrow. 164. Fifth arrow. 166. Okay, sixth and final arrow. 163. All right, we just finished shooting the velocity part of this test, and I was pretty impressed with that little 40-pound bow. I mean, it's launching a 10 grain per pound arrow weight, which is 430 grains, at almost, what, 191 feet per second, and then a 12 grains per pound of draw weight at 520 grains at about 165, 166 feet per second. It's pretty quick for a 40-pound bow. I'll put a little card in the description so you can see the actual speeds and what they come out to, the kinetic energy, but that's pretty impressive. So let's move on to the action part. We're going to shoot the 10 grains per pound of draw weight carbon arrows. We'll put 3 arrows here at 20 yards and 3 more at 30 yards. See how she shoots. Here we go. 20 yards. Okay, it's my 20-yard group, less than 2 inches, okay? Let's head out to 30 yards now. Okay. My 30-yard group, probably 3 inches, maybe 3.5 inches, a little bit low to the left. All right, let's head inside and get my final thoughts on this bow. All right, everybody, we just finished the range session with this 59 Kodiak. Remember, it's just a quick recap. It's a 60-inch AMO bow. It's 40 pounds at 28 inches. Just finished the range review. I got to tell you, I'm really impressed with this little 40-pound bow. It is fast, it is quick, and it is accurate, all right? We're going to jump right into my 6 criteria, rate all my bows on, see how this bow fares. I think she's going to do pretty well. Let's start with the quality of the bow. Well, first off, it's a Bear bow. It's actually an absolutely gorgeous bow. It's a beautiful bow. This is a Bear factory second. There's a couple minor dings on the bow. You really can't see them unless you really look for them, but this is considered a Bear factory second. The bow shoots really well though. It's built really well. I don't see any glue lines or sanding marks or anything like that. So I mean, the rest is on straight. I mean, everything is good. String's in good shape. Serving's in good shape. So the quality of the bow, we're going to give it a 10 because it is top quality, okay? Next, the specification of the bow. The specification of the bow is very simple. The bow is a 40-pound bow at 28 inches and a 60-inch AMO. This bow actually comes in right on the money at 40 pounds at 28 inches, and the my draw link comes in at 43 pounds. So the bow is dead on the money. It is a 60-inch bow. It does come with a fast flight Flemish twist string like it says it does. It does have a feather rest and a full leather back plate, and it also got your purple part in there. So according to the specifications, bow, everything's right on the money, so let's give it a 10 on specs. This thing meets specs perfectly. Shootability bow. Well, since I already got one bow, I already got a 59 Kodiak, a 50-pound model, so I'm very familiar with this bow. That's one of my favorite bows that I have is my 59 Kodiak. I've done a review on that bow here some time ago. That's quickly become my favorite go-to bow and my favorite hunting bow. So picking up this bow and getting on target shoot was really quite easily. It was actually quite refreshing because the bow is so light, it's only 40 pounds. Much more different than my 50-pound bow. It was very easy to shoot, very fun to shoot, relaxing. So yeah, the shootability was right on money. I was right away able to get right on target with the bow, get it on target, get some arrows down range, get them where they need to be at. The bow shoots where I look at, okay? So I mean, I don't have any hand shock with the bow at all, nothing like that. So the bow is definitely good for shootability. So we're going to go give it a 10 on shootability. All right. Speed of the bow. Damn, this bow is, like I tell you, this bow is fast. It is really fast. I mean, it's a 40-pound bow. It's averaging a 430 grain arrow, which is 10 grains per pound of draw weight, mind you. This thing's pumping out arrows at 190 feet per second at 34 foot-pounds of kinetic energy. Now, with a 520 grain arrow, this thing is still moving pretty quickly at 165 feet per second and pumping out 32 foot-pounds of kinetic energy. So the bow is definitely a speedster and does shoot really fast. So the bow is really fast, super fast bow. So let's go ahead and give it a 10 for that, okay? Quietness of the bow. This is where this bow gets hurt at, okay? Bow is not very quiet, I'll be honest with you. It was my other 59 Kodiak. It wasn't very quiet either. These bows are not very quiet. They got a lot of limb slap here, a little bit of string twang a little bit, and what I call string follow. We release the bow, it actually vibrates like that when we release it for a few seconds. All that can be corrected with string silencers and limb silencers. I've done so with other 59 Kodiak, but right out of the box, it is pretty twangy. You can probably hear it on the shooting part of it. It is not very quiet. There are much more quieter bows out there. But there is no hand shock, which is nice, but it does have a little bit of limb slap, a little bit of string vibration to it. So for quietness, we're going to have to give it probably a 6 because it's not very quiet. It's quite loud, actually. Now, again, I had the same problem with my other 59 Kodiak. It was really loud, and all I did was I added some string silencers to it, and I added some limb silencers, and it quieted that bow right down. I put a quiver on it. That bow is super quiet now. But right out of the box, it's not really quiet, okay? All right, value of the bow. Value of this bow, this is a Bear second. You can give Jared a call. I'll leave information down in the description. He's got a couple of these at the shop there. These are almost half what they cost you brand new. So give Jared a call. He gets you a price on this. But I mean, these bows are, if you get a bow of this quality, a Kodiak 59 for half of the retail price, only difference it being a factory second. If you really want one of these, that'd be time to get on. I know he's only got 1 or 2 of these in the shop. If you want this exact bow, just tell him you want the bow that ends in serial number 024, or just tell him the one that Todd reviewed, and he'll put that to the side for you. So I'll be taking this bow back to him this week. So overall, I mean, even for the retail cost of this bow, the bow is super priced. I mean, okay, this bow retails for about $729. You can get this factory second bow. I want to say $379. I think he's selling it for, or $389, somewhere around there. Well, it's less than $400 anyway, and it's for the factory second. And so just give him a call. He can get you hooked up with the right price. He can get it shipped out to you if you want one. So overall value, even at full retail price, this is a great value on a bow. I mean, not a lot of people can afford $729 for a bow. I understand that, but if you can give him a call, he's got a couple of these in stock. You get it as a factory second for around $379, $389, or whatever he's selling for right now. To me, that's a steal. And this bow at that price, I would buy it all day long. And as a matter of fact, I did. I bought my 59 from him, and I paid second price. I think I paid $379 for that one. So yeah, so value of this bow, we're going to give it a solid 9. Okay. All right. Well, let's get this up, see what it comes out to, how the bow compares. So we've got bow comes out to 55 out of 60. That puts this bow, how's it compare to my other 59 Kodiak? Look back into it. Identical, 55 out of 60, same as my other Bear Kodiak came in, 55 out of 60. Okay? Alright, you know what I found with on this, so that puts this bow in probably the top, I don't know, 3 or 4 bows at the top right now. Also, I want you to know, I've got another review coming up. I got a comparison of this bow and my 59 Kodiak that I've been hunting with. I know they're 2 different weights, one's 40 pounds, one's 50 pounds. But I did a head-to-head comparison to see how they compare to each other. And I gotta tell you, you gotta watch that video, it'll be uploaded soon, and the results were quite shocking to me. So I think it will be to you, so be sure to look for that, okay? All right, I want to thank you guys for watching. This is Todd with All Things Archery and Shooting. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before, you've already been here a while, drop me a comment, tell me what you think about it. If you haven't, please subscribe. Click that bell icon so I can notify you of upcoming videos. And I got a lot of cool stuff coming out. I've got a comparison head-to-head, like I said, of the 59 Kodiak's coming out. I've also got a 76er Bear takedown recurve I'm doing a review on soon. I've got another review on a 1961 Shakespeare B1 Hunter all fiberglass bow that's coming out real soon. And I've got a couple hunting videos coming out. I got a deer hunt in South Carolina coming out and a deer hunt in Alabama coming out this season. So look for those too. All using recurve bows and traditional archery. All right, well, again, this has been Todd, All Things Archery. Until next time, guys, ciao.